Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships Season 18, Week 2, Round 2. My name is Boma Fett. I'm currently 4-0. Let's see who my opponent is this round. Raxle Alucard. Let's take a look at the hotbot for a quick comparison. Alright, so the hotbot is showing a lot of green on my side, but a few areas of red on Raxle's side. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. Here at the top we've got the GAC stats, and you can see that Raxle has not quite 450,000 lifetime banners. Compare that to my 732,000. That's pretty low. Undersized, we have only 4, so Raxle does not go undersized. 31 clears is very low. Defense 292 is pretty low. Offensive wins 1,000. That's not terrible, but not great. So I'm not sure if Raxle just doesn't play very often or is not very successful at GAC. But these statistics are definitely on the low side. Now, unfortunately, Raxle is not on SWGOH.GG, and so there's no GAC history for me to look at. And these stats really don't tell me very much. If there were a lot of defense compared to wins, I would think that Raxle sets a very hard defense, especially with the low number of clears. It would tell me he relies on defense to win his matches rather than trying to get the full clears. But 292 compared to 1,000, that's below 30%. I'm not expecting a great defense. I'm not expecting a complete pushover defense, but I'm not expecting a great defense. So these stats are just kind of and don't tell me a whole lot. In the roster summary, you can see that Raxle has almost 200,000 more galactic power than I do, a higher top 80 and a higher top 65, higher character and ship GP. I have a couple more Zetas, and I have a ton more speed at the top of my roster. Raxle has 4 more Gear 13 and 17 more Gear 12 characters, but I have a slight advantage Gear 11 and above. I have almost double the number of 6-dot mods, and as you would expect from the numbers above, I have way more mods with high-speed secondaries. In the relic summary, you can see that Raxle has 133 total levels to my 116. That's not a surprise given he has 4 more Gear 13 characters. In the meta characters, you can see that neither one of us has a GL, and Raxle also does not have Jedi Knight Luke. Additionally, his General Skywalker is only 6 stars Gear 11. So that's a huge advantage for me right there, those 2 characters. You can also see the low speed on these characters. Plus 32 on Darth Revan is absurdly slow. Plus 16 on Malak. Very, very surprising. In the key characters and important ships, you can see that Raxle has a 4-star Gear 6 Wat Tambor and does not have the Malevolence. But we do finally see a character with decent speed here. GBA has plus 94 speed. Alright, let's go back to the game and take a closer look at Raxle's roster. Alright, you can see that Raxle is using a Darth Revan squad in the arena and the Negotiator in the fleet arena. Here are Raxle's relic characters, and by and large they are very similar to mine. He does have Darth Treya relic, which I do not. He's got Emphas Nest relic, which I do not. And he has HK-47 and Mother Talzin relic, which I do not. He also has a relic on Scav Rey, so maybe he's going to be going for GL Rey, and that's why he's put that relic there. I don't know why you would relic her except for that. That's the only reason. In the Gear 12s, you can see we've got Captain Han Solo here, so I have a feeling that he's probably going to be going for Jedi Knight Luke soon. This is where we find a bunch of the clones. So not only is his General Skywalker undergeared, but his clones are also undergeared. I assume he'll take all of them up together to relic soon. We do have a bunch of the Phoenix squad here at Gear 12 with their Zetas. That's a bit unusual. We have General Veers here at Gear 12, so he probably runs a Trooper squad. Hermit Yoda is Gear 12, so is Jedi Knight Anakin. I usually see Anakin at Relic. That's going to affect not only his Padme squad, but also his fleet. Kylo Ren Unmasked is also here at Gear 12. I usually see him Reliced as well. I'm not sure I'm liking these new portraits on these characters. I mean, that definitely looks a lot more like Adam Driver, but it's kind of creepy and too large. I wish it were a little bit smaller and fit inside the circle a little better. The other thing that I wanted to show you about this roster is that he does have a lot of the newer characters still at Gear 1. So 3PO and Chewie, Resistance Heroes, Moff Gideon, Admiral Piet, Dark Trooper, IG-11. Now, I did not have a GAC history to go off of, so when I set my defense, I just set kind of a standard defense, but I tweaked it a little bit. I'm trying to change up my defense more so that my opponents aren't able to scout me as well. In the top zone, I've put my Jedi Knight Luke squad, Bounty Hunters, and Nute Gunray. In the bottom zone, I've put Grievous as usual, but then I've put my Sith Triumvirate here. You can see they are under-geared. I usually save them for offense and then don't use them. They're kind of a backup squad for me, an emergency squad. But I thought I'd throw them on defense and see if that trips him up. It's not very common to see these guys on defense anymore, so a lot of people don't know how to counter them. In the back, I've got my Scoundrel squad and my Darth Revan. In the ship zone, I put my Thrawn fleet and my Home One. I've been saving both my Malevolence and Negotiator for offense, and kind of surprisingly, the Rebels and Empire have actually been getting holds for me lately. Let's see his defense. In the top zone, we've got a Night Sister squad, Bosk Bounty Hunters, and a Relic 4 Grievous squad. In the bottom zone, we've got Geonosians and General Skywalker. Alright, I'm going to make a plan, switch over to my phone, and make my attacks. Alright, so you can see here that Raxle has attacked. He started off here against Grievous and got a 59. Then he went up top against Luke and he got a 49. He followed that up by going back down here against the Triumvirate. He got a 54. Then in the back, against the Scoundrels, he got a 55. He attempted Darth Revan and lost. He went back up to the top. He attempted Bosk and lost. And then he took out Nute, but only got a 50. So I think he may be done at this point. He's cleared 5 squads, 1 zone, and was very inefficient against most of my squads. So we're going to start our attacks here on the bottom so that we can open up the back zone and see what's back there. I'm going to go ahead and do a mirror match. General Skywalker against General Skywalker. And this should be no problem given that my General Skywalker is Relic and his is only Gear 11. Alright, now I have to be careful here about AoEs, because I don't want to kill anybody before I kill 5s. There was the sacrifice. Well, that was unfortunate. Get rid of Rex. And his Skywalker gets to stand up. Alright, sit down. And they're both going down. Okay. Stealing banners. Let's get rid of this guy. Only 54 banners there. So there was no chance of losing that. But it's just not a high banner win. Okay, against the Geonosians, this should be a high banner win. Start off with the Force Crush. Merciless. Get rid of the Spy. Ability block the Soldier. Poggle. Force Crush. Oh, only 3 debuffs here. I wonder if I should get rid of Sunfac instead. I'm going to try it. This may not kill the Alpha. We'll see. Yeah, not even close. We'll Fracture. Stun. Oh, did not stun Poggle. Let's do the AoE. Let's shock Poggle. Oh, all of those dodges. Let's flip this to Vader. And we'll do a Force Crush. And go Merciless again. Finally killed Poggle. Force Crush. And throw. Oh, only 59 there. I wonder what the tenacity on that Alpha was. Alright, in the back, we've got a Karth squad and Kylo Ren unmasked. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to adjust my plan and come back and finish up. Alright, I'm going to jump to the top zone now. We're going to go after this Grievous squad with Jedi Revan. Do an AoE, followed by another AoE. Just do a basic. Let's do an ability block. We'll go after the B2 here. Call Yoda. We'll call Yoda again. Let's hit the B1. We'll spread buffs. AoE. We'll call Revan. Get rid of another stack. And now we'll mark Grievous. I'm going to save this stun so that I can remove the damage immunity if Droideka gets damage immunity. And there it is. There's the damage immunity. Call Yoda. AoE. Spread the buff. Revan. Now we'll get rid of the damage immunity. Who needs protection? Old Ben. We'll call Old Ben. Woo! Big hit, big hit. Kind of wish that they had actually procced Savior there. Alright, we'll heal him up. AoE. Goodbye, Droideka. So it looks like this is going to be 58 or 59. 59. Against the Night Sisters, I'm going to take my first order counter. I went right past it because of the new Kylo Ren face. We put the taunting tech on Kylo Ren unmasked. Call the mass assist. Stun Talzin. Put the weapons tech on Executioner. Give this back to... He doesn't have advantage, so it's not going to reset any cooldowns. We'll give it back to Executioner. Get rid of the taunt. And get rid of Talzin. Not quite. We'll give this to Hux. AoE. Come on, Executioner. Do your job. Okay, get rid of Talzin. There we go. Try and get rid of Ventress. Not quite. Let's go ahead and stun Daka. I don't like that she stuns my characters. Okay, Ventress is gone. Go after Initiate here. Oh, didn't mean to kill her there. Alright, no harm done. Well, it looks like everybody's all healed up, so I'm just going to go ahead and end this. Yeah. $60 banners there. And against Bosk, I'm going to take CLS. Kind of think I don't need C3PO. Stun Bosk. And we'll go after... Let's see if we can stun Boma Fett. Nope. Okay. See if we can get rid of Greedo. We don't like his thermals. Let's do the AoE. $61. We've got Tarkin and Home 1. Come back to those. Jedi Training Rey is a perfect counter to either of these squads. The other squad I have available is Padme, and it will also work against either of these squads. So I think we'll do Jedi Training Rey against Karth. And I'm actually going to put C3PO in here. Put the Confuse on Zalbar. On the Wiggle. We'll put the Wave. I'm going to put the Wave on Juhani so that she cannot cleanse Zalbar. We didn't get the ability block. Give the Inspired to Poe. Give the Inspired to Rey. And get rid of Mission. C3PO is the perfect counter to Zalbar because it prevents him, the Confuse, prevents him from taunting. Do the Wave again. I'm short protection on Finn. I wonder if I can draw this out. Okay, this bomb should heal him up. Excellent. Illuminated Destiny. 60 banners. And Padme here. We don't need Shakti. AoE. Let's get rid of Pilot. Let's get rid of Executioner. Get rid of the taunt. Get rid of Unmask. Now we just have OG Kylo, who is going to steal banners with his AoE. Big hit. Protection up. And this should do it. Alright, 58. Against the home one, we'll take our Negotiator. Negotiator? I hardly know her. Let's get rid of Rey's Falcon first. Goodbye. And get the Ghost next. Big hit here. Not quite enough. We'll bring in Snips. Big hit. And we're done. 66. And the Malevolence here. Those droids. Those droids. And 65. So 2128 to 1277. Even if Raxle comes back and manages to full clear me, he's not going to beat my score. I'd like to thank Raxle Alucard for the match, and thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.